Welcome back to another very, very nice case. This is another case of sort of a dead skin on the eardrum, false eardrum, neotympanum, shrink wrap eardrum, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have an official name, but it is a layer of dead skin which has grown on top of the patient's eardrum, as you can see, which is causing quite a considerable hearing loss. This is really, really distressing the patient. And the reason that I wanted to upload this one is because this is probably the worst one that I've ever seen. So if you go back onto the channel and you just look at various eardrum videos that I've made, just some sodium bicarb here, which is what's pooling in the ear canal. Previous ones that I've showcased are, relatively thin layers. They come off quite easily. It's all fine. This is actually a very, very thick layer of dead skin that's formed on the eardrum. So it's all, it's quite leathery. And I'm just trying to catch this bottom lip here. Now with the sodium bicarb in the ear, the hearing is obviously much worse, but it's the only way. So you can actually see that now some of that sodium bicarb has actually kind of slipped underneath this dead skin layer. And you can just see the eardrum starting to appear. So the eardrum should be that kind of nice classic greyish blue colour, which we will reveal in a moment. But that bicarb has moved up through the dead skin layer and gotten in between the drum and the layer, which is what I want. But it is still very, very stuck in places. So we're just going to have to take our time with this. I'm sure many of you are wondering, how has this happened? I'm not entirely sure. I'm seeing more and more of these cases of late. It's really, really weird. It could just be coincidence, or it could just be that I'm better at spotting them and dealing with them rather than referring to ENT. But I would assume probably that this patient had an infection at some point. To be honest, I can't remember the patient history. This is a case from a few months ago. But usually when you see dead skin layers like this, it tends to happen when the ear has been infected, and then the skin, what you get is rapid cell turnover. So the skin starts to divide, that basal layer of the skin starts to divide very